Welcome back! Just a quick announcement, if you're not interested you're welcome to skip ahead. Apparently I made a faux pas, as they call it, whoopsie. I thought my previous part was the complete prologue, but as you may have seen it also includes a bit of chapter 1. So this part is a bit shorter as it includes the rest of chapter 1. From next week onward I will post each chapter separately if I can. But to make up for it, I'll give a quick recap of what has happened in chapter 1, so hopefully it will all make sense again. The prologue ends when you leave the hotel, so everything at the train station is already chapter 1. We help out two chefs with their storage problem, which is not that interesting, but it is our first puzzle in the game. So if you're curious about how to solve this, it's in the video called This Was Just a Prelude. I'll put a link in the description below. What is interesting is that we eavesdrop on some of our fellow passengers and learn interesting things about them. We get our first look at the inside of the train and end up meeting Mr. McQueen, who bunks with us on our first night, but luckily we are important enough to get promoted to first class. Now, onward with the investigation. Dame Agatha Mary Clarissa Christie. That was all I could read. I hope it wasn't too interesting. I like the music in this game. It suits it. Oh, we've officially started. Cool. So that was all just prologue then. So that's why it was easy, probably. It was kind of a tutorial. A night has passed since the train's departure from Istanbul. It's the evening of the second day of the journey. December 16th, 7 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. You may join the rest of the passengers in the dining car.
Am I getting my special lobster? And also I only got to spend one night with that, what was his name? Harrison? Hector? I don't know. But I wanted to question him, but that night has just passed, so I can't anymore. Hopefully later on in the game. Also, nothing has happened yet really, so maybe I don't need to. Just looking for another mustache around here if I can find one, but I don't see one. Nice music. This is where the bar is. You can order a drink here.
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you.
Mr. Fauché, monsieur.
I think everybody would be more comfortable in first class. That's why it is more expensive. Can I steal something from you? No. What's this? It says I can't go in here, I'm just going. There's nothing here though. Nope. Restaurant, another toilet. Or did I already check out this one? I can look at myself. Hello there. I look very angry, by the way. Very serious. No mustache on the floor, no. Let's go eat then. His head is in the way, he has a big head. Can't see anything. He's already done eating. So who's here? These are all the passengers. I have 3 men who I haven't seen. Well, the bald guy I have seen, but the other 2 I have not. This is the guy I helped find his ticket. This is Monsieur Bouc, who I have to speak to probably. This is the lady that is having I think an affair with that guy. These 2 I don't know. This is the princess. These are the 2 Americans. These are the 2 lovers. She's scared of trains apparently. And these 2 I don't know. And you're working. Or you're the chef.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So let's go speak to Monsieur Bouc, because that's what I think I have to do.
Please, my friend, join me. I have taken the liberty of ordering you your lobster.
I would
Thank
like
you.
a friend like him.
It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah. If I had but the pen of a Balzac, I would depict this scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think, and yet it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other.
Especially
At
the
the end of the
resting.
journey, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps to see each other again.
Certainly it interests us, inviting us to watch and wonder about their lives.
Ah, I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those 2?
Who are you talking about? Those 2. This is 3.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
Alright, so she is British. She is a teacher. Her age. I have to guess her age. I think she's supposed to look young, but I don't know.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
So she's 40 then. She looks younger to me.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Way to be modest.
There is much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals little. She is self-contained. Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me.
So I have to zoom out again. These 3 men?
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of an engine.
I think he's
Climb
Italian.
into the mountains with ease. I know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that.
Sounds
I sell
American.
toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the city, it is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
He is Italian, and he is, I think, a spokesperson. He could be 59.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Is he younger then, or is he a driver? No, he's younger. I have a difficulty guessing
That
the
was
ages.
easy. The loud gentleman is very confident.
Loud gentleman.
A master of his own fate. It is as much in the inflection as it is in the words. He believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Oh, it is not a parlor trick, my friend. It is simply observation.
That it is. If I can do it, you can do it. Yummy dessert. Looks good. What's wrong?
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
But it is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
I can look around some more while he's enjoying his dinner. Recipe from Mrs. Nielsen. Mind map. Wait. So I don't have to look around? I don't understand. Why is that recipe important? No. Whoops. I will try to get Mrs. Nielsen recipe for my friend Bouc. I owe him this service after all. Alright. And are you gonna tell me how?
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
It looks like lemon to me because there are pieces of yellow.
It looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes, I wasn't sure what that was.
These are raspberries or something. Turn.
What is the red fruit?
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
That I do. What else?
The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
Yeah, but I can't see it anymore. Whoops.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed.
That was a guess.
Poirot, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
This dessert is sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
You who are the expert at interrogation.
Bouc, it is a dessert.
It is the pinnacle of desserts. You, my friend, who, as you say, are on this train, I blush to remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Poirot. Good luck.
So this is why he spoils me, so I can do everything he wants me to. Guess. So I am this great inspector who's very famous, and what have I done so far? I found a ticket and now I'm gonna get a recipe. Alright, fine by me.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight.
Wait,
I
suck
wanted to tell you personally how much both Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But, well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little too easily.
It's
I
true.
sense she wasn't entirely honest with me.
She said strawberries. It was raspberry, I believe. confirm?
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me, but I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
Raspberries.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Bouc, he couldn't tell the difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
Another lie? I think the chocolate then.
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
Crushed biscuit, that's what he said earlier.
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer? I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give you one last challenge. I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
Don't know who that is. Mind map. Find the order of ingredients of the custard in the middle of the dessert. The vanilla is added just before the flour, the eggs are added first or last, so I have to put them in the right order. This puzzle requires a bit of logic. Basically, the rules you see on the left tell you what items need to be, but not completely. The only way to get this one is by placing the items according to the rules and keep checking if all the items still match the description. After a few tries, I got it. Maybe like this?
My little gray cells did not let me down.
They did once. Alright, so back.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Well, I kind of figured it out myself though.
I can
Now
take
what?
advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the passengers.
Again, what's interact?
I made a lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
Boston, so he's American? He's a secretary. He looks older to me, but not 71.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Technically, I did all the work. So I guess I have to gather all the characters then that are on the train.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to
She
meals
sounds
like
German.
this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This is in the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragomirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Currywurst. It is a specialty of mine.
It is a specialty of Germany, that I know. So she's German. She's an assistant. Ooh. She doesn't look 30. To be honest, she looks 50 to me or something. But that's not an option, so she looks way older.
That's the right answer.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Bouc he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
New track, bring recipe to Bouc. So, to Bouc. Where is he? Oh, he's here.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
Was I?
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
It did.
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank
Beautiful.
you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
His big smile. So everybody's leaving now. Oh, wait a minute. What do you want? Mr. Ratchett.
Good evening. My name is Ratchett. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly.
Please
Mr.
do.
Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
I don't think he cares about that. So, he is, what did he say, American? And he is a businessman. He is probably 62 because they keep calling him old man.
Et voilà.
Et voilà.
What is it you wish me to do for you, monsieur Ratchett?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes,
that
I
true?
appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself. But as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Mr. Ratchett. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to finish my coffee peacefully.
He might not like that. I don't think he's used to getting turned down that often. Go sleep in the new cabin. So this is funny because I think I said previously that they changed the story from the original, but so far it's exactly the same. So maybe I was wrong and they did not in fact change the story at all. So I should remember to not spoil anything because otherwise the game would be less fun maybe. What are you doing? Can I eavesdrop? No. Or maybe I can. I can just enter here. Now what? Can't do anything. Maybe there's a moustache somewhere. What am I doing? Why can't I do this? There's nothing here. That's so weird. Yeah, thanks for the view. Let me see, what can we do here? Go to the toilet. There's a mustache! Take it. I did miss a mustache on the train station earlier, and this is the last one I will be able to find for this chapter. I thought I checked the train station thoroughly, but apparently I did not. If you want to find it, it is at the end of the station. So walk all the way back until you reach a red cord and you will find it on the bench that is behind it. But if you want to have a laugh, check out my previous video at around 35 minutes and 40 seconds and you can see me walking right past it while I'm saying that I want to find all the mustaches. Why can I turn this around?
Aha! Golden moustache.
2 out of 3. So I hope there's one more on the train somewhere. Because what's this? Storage. But maybe there's not and I missed one. So I have to go to my cabin, right? That's what I had to do, I think. Nobody ate that fruit, by the way. First to the bar. You know what's real convenient, that these doors keep closing on their own. I wish that was the case in real life, but it's not. Can I speak with you? No. Maybe get a bottle of champagne for my room?
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
I can.
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I'm sure you will find it to be most comfortable.
That's right, I have a different sleeping arrangement. What's happening? Oh, we're at Belgrade, maybe.
We have stopped?
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station. If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision.
I would want
May
to.
I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
Why would you refuse a chocolate, no matter what recommendation? Switzerland, he said. He is a bartender. Yeah, I think he's 28. Don't know why.
That's the right answer. Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there anything you require, monsieur?
No, merci.
Alright, so we're at Belgrade, but we're not supposed to do anything at Belgrade, apparently. Can I play the piano? No, I don't know if Poirot knows how to play piano. I don't think he does. What are you two doing? I'm just checking out everywhere if I see another mustache, but since I don't have that much patience, maybe I'll just get bored and stop doing it
I
entirely.
thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
I did not. You didn't listen.
You misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
He's not that smart, maybe. Can speak to him, apparently. So that was a useful conversation then. That music, it's so funny. It's real, how do you call it? Fancy / romantic, I don't know. Like we're living the luxurious life. Well, in fact, we're here to solve a murder, which we do not know yet, but we are. Because that's what the name of the game is. So what is he doing? I've been to this toilet, I think. There was a mustache here, right? With the other one. There's a mirror over here, that's funny. The way he's standing. And I can watch that other man from here too. Hi there. But he's not doing much, so... Can I speak with you? No. You won't get off? That's what he said.
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
He's just running and not looking. Oops, my music stopped for a second.
I hope you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
Who are these ladies? I do not know them, do I? I don't think I do.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear.
What are they? Family or something?
What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchett, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam.
I'm just spilling my guts here. Don't know who you are.
Whoever I am.
Exactly. It's kind of weird, right? You don't know someone. But this is where he is. Oh, this is his secretary. I thought the other guy was the secretary. He was in my room, but he's not. Don't know why I thought that.
Monsieur Ratchett seems very upset.
How can you tell? He always looks like that. Is this me? I don't know. How am I supposed to know which room I have? Go to sleep, yes, I guess so, but I want to check around. Because they just said go to your new compartment, but they didn't say which room number, did they? Did I not pay attention, maybe? Like... Oh, I can't do anything else. Alright. So this is the floor plan of the train. So I am in 1 right now. And you have the kitchen, I've been there. You have the dining area, the bar, the lounge, I've been there. I haven't been at the bottom, which is below, I guess. Maybe I need to go there at one point. But it's handy to know what's on here. So I've seen almost everything then. I had to go to sleep, right? Did I not? Go to sleep, yes. Let's do that then. So let's go to sleep and do what the game wants me.
Finally a real bed.
Fit for a king.
Or a very tired detective.
Are you tired? The PJs. Does he have that much money, by the way? Maybe he does. He must be rich if he's famous and all. I don't know that for sure, though. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Are you gonna investigate? Yes. So I have to wait for my new objective. Inspect the corridor. Well, I was gonna do that anyway. Is this my phone? Oh, I can see the time. That's smart. So it's 12:30. 12:37. Do I need to remember that? Can look around.
Monsieur Ratchett?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
Was he not American? Why does he speak French? Is there nothing else I can do? Now what? I need to see what is going on. Yeah, I know, but you're not doing anything. You're not leaving. Am I doing it wrong? Maybe I just need to go back to sleep again. I guess so. So the time is important then. See? A little bit later, someone's ringing the bell. Sounds like. Inspect the corridor again, probably.
Good night, madame.
The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? And leave the door bolted behind him. But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen.
Who's Mrs. Hubbard? I need to check that in my characters because I don't know.
The train has stopped, Mr. Michel.
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember
Mr.
once being
Michel.
snowed in for 7 days
Where are we?
between Winkowski and Brod.
Oh la la. It's
Oh la la.
time for me to go back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
That's a bit dramatic. It's just 1 a.m. It's not that late. But that is funny because in the start of the game, you know, when you get a loading screen, the game gives you little facts. They said that the story that Agatha Christie wrote, I'm just zooming in on his head, hello. is based on real events where a train was snowed in for a couple of days and people went mad with hunger and stuff and even started hunting wolves. So we are snowed in like in real life, but hopefully we won't eat each other. Alright, I was gonna check if I know Mrs. Hubbard. Did I press the wrong key? How do I get there? Characters. Ratchett. Oh, I have train passengers, but not who they are yet. He looks like a doctor or a lawyer or something. This is Mary Debenham. She is having an affair with him, Archibald. I don't know her name, but she just told me her life story. This looks like a princess or something. They are together. This is Princess Dragomirov with the bird. This is the spokesperson with the cars and stuff. This is Michelle. The chef. Don't know who you are. You are a chef. I don't know a Mrs. Hubbard. So then why does Poirot act like he knows her, that she's indeed high maintenance? Who is that then? Is that her, maybe? No, she was Princess Dragomirov or something like that. Such a weird name or something. No, I don't know. Oh wait, there's more. Hildegard Schmidt. Greta Olsen. Don't know you. Hector McQueen. He was with me, bunking with me. No, I still don't know one. So, no, I don't know why the game makes you think you know about her. Because you don't. So, back to bed, probably. 1:20. I hope I don't need to remember those times because I'm not writing anything down. Whoops. I would be annoyed too. What happened now? That's weird. Oh, now it's completed, alright. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.